Today I have 12 small ChatGPT tips that make a big difference. Turn on voice conversation for background use and check your notes while talking to ChatGPT. Let me show you. Let's go to settings. Scroll down until you see voice mode and there turn on background conversations. Now you can enjoy chatting with ChatGPT while using other apps on your phone. For example, let's start a brainstorming session for business ideas. I'll turn on voice mode and open my notes app and say, hey ChatGPT, let's brainstorm some innovative business ideas together.
Hey Thomas, that sounds like a fun idea. Let's brainstorm some innovative business ideas together.
Next, use pause and stop in voice conversation mode. If you've used voice mode before, and you definitely should because it's so much more convenient to talk to ChatGPT than just typing, you may have encountered the following issue. Let me show you. Hey ChatGPT, I'm thinking about this one
Hey
time
Thomas,
when I had...
you're thinking about a specific idea?
So ChatGPT interrupts you before you finish your sentence. Next time, simply press and hold the large button in the middle and ChatGPT will continue listening, no matter how much time you need to think. When you're done, simply lift your thumb and you will get a response. But alternatively, if you want ChatGPT to stop listening temporarily but need time to think, press the pause button in the bottom left corner and ChatGPT won't listen to you. Next, use the feature wait for my response. Let me show you. For example, use one of my mega prompts and you can find it in the video description below. I paste it here, submit it, and surprise, ChatGPT starts asking me questions. So this time it's the other way around. So I am answering some easy questions. And check this out. ChatGPT starts writing the intro for a YouTube video and at the end it asks me if I am satisfied with that. Then I say, yes, I'm happy, please go on with part 1. And it starts writing part 1 of my YouTube video script. You need to check this for yourself. It also tackles another popular issue with ChatGPT, but we will get to this in a second. Next, use text replacement on iOS and Mac or text expander on Windows for common prompts. Let me show you. Go to your iPhone settings, scroll down, click General, scroll down, click Keyboard, and there you have text replacement. In the top right corner, click plus, and as a phrase, I add please improve this. And as a shortcut, I write PIT. And back in ChatGPT, you simply type PIT and it gives you the entire phrase. So you probably heard about this feature before, but I want to share my most valuable shortcuts that I use on a daily basis. I use WTTM for, what does this mean? And I use it for everything that I don't understand, no matter if it's YouTube comments or something else in my life. Then I use PIT for please improve this, and I use this for nearly everything that I write, but I want to give it a fine-tuning. Then I use TTG for translate this to German, because German is my native language. And for this reason, I also use TTE for translate this to English. Next, use ChatGPT to ask questions about long YouTube videos and podcasts. Let me show you. So I watched this video here, this first video, a conversation with NVIDIA's Jensen Huang for some time, and I remember they were talking about tokens, but I cannot remember exactly what they were talking about. So I take a screenshot on iPhone, because now that I have it as a screenshot, I can copy the text. And yes, I need the title, not the link of the YouTube video, very important. Then I go back to ChatGPT and say, hey ChatGPT, what does Jensen Huang say about tokens in this YouTube video here? Then I paste in the title and it does the search. And I always love listening to ChatGPT, so I press and hold and choose read aloud.
In the video, a conversation with NVIDIA's Jensen Huang, he talks about the concept of tokens.
But I also want to rewatch just this part again. And this video is more than an hour long. And that's why I ask, at what timestamp in the video was he talking about that? And it says at 21 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's double check this.
Room for all of you, you know that we're producing tokens. We're producing floating point numbers.
So that was exactly the part I was searching for. That saved me a lot of time. Next, store important information in your profile memory. So here I have a list of ideas that I plan to make YouTube videos on. So I copy these ideas, I go back to ChatGPT, and then I say, hey ChatGPT, these are 3 ideas for YouTube videos I want to produce. Please store them in my profile memory. So then I paste these ideas here, submit this, and then you can see memory updated. It says memory updated. And that means no matter when, no matter where, I can work with these ideas. And next time I'm having a walk or driving car, I simply start my voice conversation and say, hey ChatGPT, I'm currently driving, but can you please remind me on my video ideas?
Sure, Thomas. Your YouTube video ideas are 1. 5 things I want to try this summer. 2. Why I moved to New York City. 3. Best meal plan for developers.
Next, know the input limit and output limit. I know it doesn't sound sexy, but it's super powerful. You may have experienced that ChatGPT cuts off long content. Let me show you. I copied a blog article and this is around 8,000 words. So now let me put this blog article in ChatGPT and say, hey ChatGPT, please rewrite this article, but in the style of Michael Jackson. And important, keep the length. So now I paste these 8,000 words into ChatGPT and submit it. And it starts writing and it's pretty busy and it writes a lot, but let's see how many words. Okay, so this took some time. Let's copy it and paste it into the word counter. And now we have 1,500 words. And that's important to know because 1,500 or 1,600 is the output limit of ChatGPT. But you can give it 50,000 words, but it only gives you 1,500 words back. Knowing this is very powerful and we will solve it in the next tip. Next, split your output into multiple parts. I showed you this before in my mega prompt, and you can break the output down into multiple smaller parts. And here's how it works. So let's have a look at my prompt again. Towards the ending, it says, I would like to ask you to first write only the intro. Very important. Then ask me if I'm satisfied with it or not, and wait for my response. And that's very powerful. And then we go on. If I am, I would like you to proceed to write part 2 of the video. Very important. Wait for my response if I'm satisfied or not. It's as simple as telling ChatGPT in very clear words, wait, and then go on with the next part if I'm satisfied. This way you can break down your output and get rid of the 5-minute limit that it usually has, the 1,500 words, and instead you get a 10 or 15 minutes output or even longer. Next, use ChatGPT for dictation. ChatGPT has hands down the best dictation feature of all dictation applications out there. It's so much better than the one on iPhone, Mac, Windows PC, Android. It's like 10 times better. You can say something and it nails it 100%. So let me show you. And in combination with the next tip, this is a game changer. Hey ChatGPT, I absolutely love your dictation feature. And also what I love especially about it is that it can simply switch the language. For example, now I'm talking in Deutsch, also ich komme ursprünglich aus Deutschland und deswegen kann ich auf Deutsch sprechen. And I switch back to English and without any problems, you nail it 100%. So please don't disappoint me this time and show my audience that it's true. So feel free to pause the video and check this, but I can guarantee that this is a 100% perfect transcription. Next, use copy and paste between devices with universal clipboard on Mac and iPhone. Let me show you. Now you can use the powerful dictation feature of your iPhone and keep the app you're working on your Mac open. So let me show you. For example, I'm editing a YouTube video right now and I want to add a title. I simply tell ChatGPT, Use copy and paste between devices with universal clipboard on Mac and iPhone. Here's my title, let's copy it. So here's my video editing program. I drag in a title, then I paste what I just copied, and I'm done. Next, continue a written conversation with a voice conversation. You already know that I absolutely love voice mode. But how can you continue a conversation that you started with text, as I did here, because I need a break from screen time? So what I do is I tap in the bottom right corner to start a voice conversation and simply, hey ChatGPT, please repeat what you just said.
Sure. Superconductors are...
And then I love to go back and forth without the need to stare at a screen. And now I have a bonus tip for you. This one is not directly ChatGPT related, but I want to share it with you because it completes my AI voice assistant experience. I use an AI calendar called Motion, which is probably the only app besides setting a timer that works great with Siri. And I simply say, hey Siri, please add a new task. Researching YouTube video ideas with high priority. Deadline within 2 weeks. And because I have all my tasks, my entire to-do list and my availabilities in this AI calendar, Motion automatically schedules the best time for me to do this work. And if I miss it, it reschedules the task for the best possible time. So in the morning, I ask Siri what's on my calendar for now, and my AI voice conversation assistant helps me throughout the entire day. That's my real daily workflow. I hope you enjoy. Please leave a like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.